The week has come to an end in the trial of Sean Combs in an explosive fashion. A former assistant of his took to the witness stand, Kanye West showed up, and a juror was dismissed. We're going to get to it all. Because I'm Perez, the queen of all media, the original influencer, and your number one source for everything Diddy drama. Yes, Kanye did show up, and the timing is very peculiar. Yesterday, his girlfriend, Jane, not her real name, testified that in January of 2024, she went on another rapper's private plane to Vegas to celebrate that rapper's wife's birthday. You know who has a birthday in January? Bianca Censori. A freak off did happen, and his girlfriend got pretty freaky. Allegedly, Kanye told the girlfriend that he always had a crush on her. Jane ended up showing her boobs to like 7 or 8 people in the hotel room. An escort that Jane and Diddy worked with regularly ended up being there, and the guests at that party watched him stick it to a woman there. And Jane testified that allegedly Kanye asked if she knew anybody else who got freaky like him. So Kanye's presence today is literally a sign of support. A journalist asked Kanye at the courthouse if he was there to support Diddy, and he said yes. This after Kanye already put Diddy on a song that he released recently featuring his daughter with Kim Kardashian, Northwest. Kanye was not allowed entrance into the actual courtroom. He went to an overflow room where he was denied entrance to that as well because it was already full. And then he went to a second overflow room where he was greeted by Diddy's son, Christian Combs. And Kanye just went for show. He did not stay very long at the courthouse. And in addition to that, the judge ruled that he intends to dismiss juror number 6. The prosecutors brought up some issues which we've now learned were inconsistencies about where the juror lived or lives, because juror number 6 gave different answers about where he lives. The defense objected to the dismissal of juror number 6, claiming the prosecution was trying to get rid of a black juror. However, the judge said, quote, "The reason we have alternate jurors is if questions arise. Where there's a question like this, removal of the juror is required." The judge says he intends to dismiss the juror, but he will review the situation again over the weekend and let both sides know if he changes his mind. Up first on the witness stand today was Homeland Security Investigations Special Agent Andre Lamont. He was one of the officers who raided Diddy's Los Angeles mansion last March. The special agent testified that lots of drugs were found in Diddy's home, including K and Molly. M to the D to the M to the A. He parties hard, or did. No partying for him in detention, although they probably could smuggle things in, right? Cassie's ex-boyfriend had a lot of weapons in his Los Angeles home. Prosecutors showed photos of 6 firearms, including 2 Smith & Wesson M&P rifles, a Mossberg pump-action shotgun, a Ruger semi-automatic rifle, and a Glock pistol. One of the rifles recovered had the serial number sanded or scratched off, Homeland Security Agent Lamont testified. Agents also found ammunition, including a high-capacity drum magazine with 59 green tip rounds. The special agent said the bullets are notable because they are manufactured to penetrate body armor better than normal ammunition. During cross-examination, his defense lawyer, Mark Agnifilo, asked the special agent, "How many human smuggling and trafficking investigations that you have been a part of have you walked out with boxes of Astroglide?" Lamont replied on the stand that this was the only one. "By Astroglide in bulk," we've heard this before. "That's what it looks like to you?" the defense lawyer asked. "Sure," Lamont responded. Diddy just likes to save money. He buys his baby oil and lube in bulk. 'Cause he used a lot of it, duh. And that was a wrap on the special agent. Then, prosecutors complained again about Diddy's nodding. Remember how the judge scolded him for looking at the jury and also nodding at the jury? Well, today, while the jury was on break, prosecutor Maureen Comey brought up an issue with the judge. During the defense cross-examination of Special Agent Lamont, Diddy was, quote, nodding emphatically. And he was also nodding during some of Janes's cross-examination earlier this week, Comey said. Even if Diddy is not looking directly at the jury, he still should not be nodding like that. Nodding, the prosecutor said. Defense attorney Brian Steele said that Diddy hasn't been looking at the jury and has been acting professionally. Quote, "Mr. Combs did nothing inappropriate at all today or any day, actually." The judge referenced a discussion the lawyers had last week after the judge said he saw Diddy looking at the jury and nodding. The judge said he believed both sides have since made the boundaries clear to their respective teams. Quote, "There's going to be some amount of reaction to testimony that is given, and it is impossible to police every reaction from every person in this courtroom," the judge said. The judge reiterated that efforts to communicate with or influence the jury will not be allowed. Diddy nodded when the judge said he advised no one should be attempting to influence the jury. The prosecutor clarified that she was not seeking a curative instruction or suggesting Combs be removed from the courtroom, but thought that it was inappropriate for Diddy to be nodding emphatically while his attorney is asking a witness a yes or no question. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Additionally, with regards to the issue with the juror that probably will be dismissed, Diddy's attorneys and Diddy personally said he would waive the right to bring that up in an appeal if it comes to that. So the juror issue won't be an issue for them. And up next on the witness stand is Diddy's most recent personal assistant. Jonathan Perez took the stand, and I will share with you all of his testimony. Some of it involves freak-offs coming up. That video will be posted shortly, but until then, let's discuss everything we've learned now in the comment section.